play the game with no timeouts. You ride my wave, you're getting wiped out. Big mistakes get white out. I spot you like a lighthouse. Watch your moves like a night owl. On a full moon, wolves gon' howl. Can't bounce back, no rebounds. I show up like me how. Yo. Welcome back to another episode of the Tip Ball. I am your host, Iceman the Eskimo. And y'all know what I'm here for today. Or maybe you don't. But I'm about to tell you. I'm about to talk about the NBA Summer League. And there's two guys. There's more than two guys. But I'm going to talk about two guys that I would have loved the Nets to draft on this team. And number one, my number one guy is Niq Clifford. Niq Clifford has been, if y'all don't know, the Sacramento King, and by the way, both of them have been drafted by Sacramento. Both these players have been drafted by Sacramento. Sacramento think they won the draft. They think they drafted the best players in the draft. Now, I'm not saying they drafted the best players in the draft, but Sacramento Kings believe they drafted the best players in the draft. And if you don't know about Niq Clifford, go watch Niq Clifford highlights for Summer League, because I'm pretty sure he got highlights in Summer League. If you haven't checked out Niq Clifford's numbers for Summer League, go check out Niq Clifford's numbers for Summer League. Now, I know y'all gonna say, it's just Summer League. It is just Summer League, right? It is just Summer League. And in Summer League, the players are supposed to show you what they're working with as far as skill, talent, scoring, whatever they're good at. They're supposed to show you what they're good at, right? And the reason why I wanted the senior Niq Clifford on his team, which I believe he might be 22. He's either 21 or 22. I think he's the same age as Danny Wolf anyway, because he's more mature. And the Brooklyn Nets have said they're not worried about the lottery. They're not worried about the lottery. Sean Marks said he's not worried about the lottery. If he was worried about the lottery or think about the lottery, he can go buy a lottery ticket right now, if that was his words. I'm paraphrasing. I don't know if those are the exact words, but you already know. They ain't worried about the lottery. So if you ain't worried about the lottery, why not go best player available? Why not go best player available? Now, I say this again. They went for best young talent available, younger age talent available, not just best talent available, best young talent available. And I heard Jordy said they want to keep the team to he likes younger players. He want to keep the team together as long as possible, right? But I got a question, but I don't know the answer to. But if you draft a senior and he's on a rookie deal, isn't that the same as drafting a young player, right, on a rookie deal? I know the age is 4 years difference, but having that player long term depends on growth and stuff like that, and upside and stuff like that. I know, but 4 years with a younger player and 4 years with an older player, and I'm just saying, you could have went either way, and we went young. I'm not mad at the young. But when I see 4 years with a younger player and they don't pan out, or 4 years with the older player and they don't pan out, it's the same thing on a rookie contract, right? So 4 years, right? It don't pan out. The only difference, I think, is if a 4-year player has, when he gets to the 4 years, his age would be older. He'd be 26, Cam Johnson, and going into his second contract. Well, that'd be his first contract, really. You know what I mean? His first contract, and then his second contract would be in his 30s. Younger player, first contract, probably 19, 20, 21, 22, 22, then 26. So that's the difference. But as far as keeping the player, it's like the same thing, except for one is more mature, one is younger, whatever the case may be. I just think it's kind of like the same thing. And I'm going to give my thoughts. I thought But if the Nets didn't go in the lottery twice, you went for best player available. Lottery is for when you think you will have you drafting a superstar or your number one, number two, whatever. Right? That's my thoughts on the lottery. Now, when you get to past the lottery, you draft for best player available, and you know what I'm saying? You build your team from there. That's what I was thinking. That's my thought process. Not the Brooklyn Nets thought process, my thought process. You build your team the best way you can from the best players available. Right? So I'm not mad at picks. I like the guys we have. It's just going to take longer for us to see what they mature in, right? And like again, if you say you're not worried about the lottery and you pick basically five guys, Danny's the oldest out the crew. That's one. So you pick four guys that needs work, might go to G League, yada yada yada, developing, and say you're not worried about the lottery. So my thing is, how do you expect to win a lot of games if you're picking guys like that? I don't see my thinking, my questioning may be the right question. Maybe I don't understand it. Maybe somebody else can make me understand it. Because if you're not worried, my thing is, if you draft five, you're not worried about the lottery, you don't plan to win a lot of games, then you should be worried about the lottery, right? Not saying you should be worried, but you should be preparing yourself to be in the lottery, knowing that you're not going to win a lot of games. You even got younger than last year. You got rid of your veterans to get younger and say you're not worried about the lottery. Which I'm just going off words. I don't know if that's true, false, whatever. That's what they was said, and it doesn't make sense to me. All right. So continuing with Niq Clifford, right? Senior. Niq Clifford does everything that we draft, everything that the players that we wanted, that we drafted, he does everything they do. Right? I don't know what Niq Clifford's ceiling is. I have no idea. I just know Niq Clifford is a baller. The dude is a hooper. All right. Again, if you haven't checked out Niq Clifford, go check out Niq Clifford highlights from college, summer league, whatever the case may be. Go check it out. All right. So, dang, I don't got all of Niq Clifford's summer league stats right here, but he just finished playing. I mean, right before I started recording this, he just started playing. So hold on. Let me get you the stats on my laptop right here. Or maybe I just go game to game. This game right here. All right, he played 31 minutes in summer league. In this game right here, versus Cleveland. He's 8 for 15. 2 for 7 from three. Didn't shoot well from three. 2 for 7 from three. He had 7 rebounds, 9 assists, and 19 points, and he was a +5 during this game. That's for this game. Right? 19, 9, and 7. 19, 9, and 7. Yeah. And he had 1 turnover. 19, 9, and 7. You heard? All right. All right. 19. I want you to remember these 19, 9, and 7 in a summer league game. And this is only one game. I might go back and on the rest of the stats for the other game, but 19, 9, and 7. The dude's game, he can pass, he can shoot, he can rebound. He's 6'6". He can play the 2, he can play the 3, he can bring the ball up. Is he a connector? I don't know. I just know he makes I seen him in college in a tournament. He makes the right play. Usually he tries to make the right play or he makes the right play. You know what I'm saying? So I'm saying his game is mature. He has the mature game. We got to wait for our guys to get there. But those numbers is the reason why I wanted him on his team for maturity. Right? Older guy, works hard, got his game together, and is straight out baller. And again, we preparing this team for the future. I would have loved to have him on a roster for the future. You know what I'm saying? That's my thinking. I don't mind. Again, I don't mind the young players. I don't mind the young players, but I'm about to get into his teammate. You know what I mean? Pause. I'm about to go to his teammate right now. Let me see if I can figure this out. Put his picture up real quick. I don't even know if you'll be able to see it. You see his name. Number 42, Max Raynaud. Max, center. Does everything we want our center to do. Did we draft him? No. Another older player. Senior. Smart. Went to Stanford. Stayed 4 years. Kind of like a late bloomer. I'm gonna give you his stats in this game. He played 23 minutes, had 10 points, 2 assists, 5 rebounds, 2 for 3 from the field, 0 for 1 from 3. Center. All right. Max, all around game, can bring the ball up, can dribble from the 3, he can shoot the 3, post up, left shoulder hook, right shoulder hook. He can do everything. Max average, he was the only player in his division to average a double-double last year in college. All right. So I'm gonna go back. Bear with me. I'm gonna go back to the other games to see if I can the Kings are actually 4-0 because they actually got Devin Carter too, and Devin Carter's been balling out in summer league. All right. So bear with me. Let me go back to these other games. Let me tell you their stats. But the reason I'm saying this is right. Again, the maturity of their game. Maturity. I know Jordy wants to keep the players for a long time, but maturity of their game would help the Nets in the long run. But they want to build from the bottom, which is cool, right? But I'm not gonna say it, but they got the best young talent available. If they thought those guys were the best young talent available, I'm cool with it. I ain't making no noise with it. You heard? Let me go with Sacramento Kings again. I know they just right here. I ain't gonna right there. See that game, Devin Carter dropped 30 in the summer league. Like I don't know, Jay Will dropped 30 last year, but you know Jay Will was summer league MVP. So I trust them with the drafting, bro. Right? I'm just a lot of us guys just don't agree with not the direction, but the players at the time. Well, we like the players now, but there's some guys we wish that we had on the team. Right? So with that being said, these are my 2 guys. You know what I'm saying? Of course, there are more guys everybody wish they had on the team, but I'm talking about 2 guys right now. And again, right? Niq Clifford. Niq Clifford, this game played 28 minutes, 8 from 13 from the field, 3 for 4 from the 3. Had 12 rebounds, 5 assists, and again, 19 points. Do you see that reoccurring number? 19 points, 5 assists, 12 rebounds. Right? Remember that number again. All right, Max this time 8 for 15 from the field, 1 for 4 from 3, 5 rebounds, 2 assists, and 17 points. He was a +9 that game. Again, this is just summer league. I'm gonna go one more game. They played 4 games. I'm gonna go one more game and tell you these numbers. And this is the reason why one of these guys on the Nets, because they say the Nets don't have any talent. A lot of people is laughing at the Nets draft right now. I'm not laughing because I know we got solid players. Just don't know what they're turned out to be in the meantime. I know fans want to win. And I know fans want to win, and they didn't draft mature players to win. They didn't draft best available because Niq Clifford was still on the board. Max was still on the board. We drafted Danny and Ben Saroff and whoever else we drafted. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not mad. Again, I'm not mad about the picks. I'm not mad about the picks. Where we at? Sacramento. Right here. Hold on, y'all. Bear with me. I'm on the laptop. I'm on a laptop right now. Bear with me. I'm on the phone and the laptop. You know what I mean? So hold up. I'm trying to get all these stats for y'all right here. I'll let y'all know about my guys real quick. You know what I'm saying? So, that's Phoenix. All right, here we go. Here we go. Again, right? Niq Clifford played 24 minutes this game, 7 for 8 from the field, 3 for 3 from 3. He had 3 rebounds, 3 assists, 2 steals, 1 block. He had 5 turnovers. He was a plus 23, and he had 19 points. Again, do you see that reoccurring number of 19 points? Right? The rebounding. He didn't have a great rebounding game this game, and he didn't have a great assist, but he had 3 assists, but he had 2 steals. You know what I mean? So again, let me see. I don't think what's the name? Max didn't play this game. Yeah, Max and Raynaud didn't play this game. But the point is, right? Sometimes these seniors get overlooked, and I don't know what the reason is. I don't know if they didn't think Niq Clifford had a higher ceiling, or you know what I'm saying, can grow more of his game. But it was said that Niq Clifford in this draft was the most NBA ready player. I'm gonna say it again. He was the most NBA ready player. You can drop him in any system and don't have to teach him too much or anything because he does everything already. So if I'm the Nets, I think that was a miss, but who am I to judge? You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna tell y'all too much about these guys. Y'all see what I'm saying with these guys. I know there's plenty of guys that wanted my guy, Niq Clifford and Max Raynaud on the team. 2 guys that mature game seniors. Sometimes you can't overlook these seniors. Sometimes you just can't. So, you know what I'm saying? That's all I got for y'all today. Y'all know my motto. Y'all don't have to like. Y'all don't have to subscribe because I don't know anything. You heard? And I'm out.